said this before, but I've caught so much flack for this, that if you are a reseller, you are providing a service to the people who sell you their cards. And I'll just use this case study, right? I picked up a collection the other day, and it was like $4,000 worth of Pokemon cards. Now I say $4,000 worth of Pokemon cards, and that's how much the TCG Player market value was, right? So he had it in the TCG Player app. There were hundreds of cards. I think it was like a 500 or 600 card lot, right? Tons of cards, some high value, but obviously a lot of lower value cards too. But it was worth like over $4,000. Now, let's say he wanted to sell it. Let's say he didn't want to sell it to me. He just wanted to get that money. He's not going to get it instantly, right? He's going to have to do what I teach you guys to do. He's going to have to create an account on TCG Player. He's going to have to buy a bunch of envelopes and top loaders and painter's tape and stamps. And he's going to have to list all of these cards. He's going to have to sort them by set. He's going to have to get the tray, all that stuff. And then he's going to have to send it out. And then one customer is going to email him or send him a message and be like, hey, like this actually was lightly played when you had it listed as near mint, so I want my refund. And you're just like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm out that money, because that's just kind of how it works, right? That doesn't happen super often, but it would happen if you're selling all those cards for sure, especially as you're trying to, I mean, he's got a brand new account. He's never done it before. And he's not even going to get the full, like, let's say it's $4,400. He's not going to get that. He's not going to get $4,400. He's going to have to pay the same fees that I pay, which is like, I don't know, 14, 15%, 13, 15%, whatever, somewhere in there. Plus whatever materials it takes to ship stuff somewhere, plus like the cost of losing cards here and there, or like the post office machine like ate it in the mail. He's going to have to deal with all that if he sells it himself, and he's still not going to get that full $4,400 market value. And so when someone like that has a massive collection and they're like, hey, this does not bring me value anymore. I don't get anything out of having these cards like I used to. And they're like, I just would rather have the cash. And they come to someone like me and they're like, hey, I hear you buy Pokemon cards. What would you offer me for this? And I'm like, oh, I could do 60, I could do 70, however much percentage, right? Like, I am doing him a service by giving him the cash right then, right there. He hands me these binders of stuff. He takes my cash and he can go do whatever he wants with that.